Set OBS to use a different Twitch ingestion point? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's better now. Like, I think it's fine now. Also, if I seem to be responding slowly to you, you might want to refresh the stream. But yeah, I guess this can just move on. I guess we're cool. Hey, they brought back all of my lithium. That's great. And some rocks. And a lot of rocks. Why so many rocks? What happened to all the lithium? This is just like 180... No, that's the location. This is 90 rocks. Mine... I mean, mine all is probably correct. But how do I see what is... I guess I have to go from the star system view to look at Raperto Bocce. Oh, that's lithium and rocks, and they're just going to mine it all. All right, yeah, bring back the rocks, too. We'll grind up some rocks. Maybe there's cool stuff in the rocks. All right. And we'll keep on working on fixing this solar array business. What color are grapes? I have been told that grapes are purple. But grapes can be a variety of colors. But for the purposes of this joke, I think grapes are purple. On a related note, do you know how to tell the difference between an elephant and a grape? Grapes are purple, it turns out. That's the key difference. That's what you should be watching out for. So what am I doing here? Mini planter broke down. I mean, I'll believe that. Mini planter is potentially old. Repair? Worn out and cannot be repaired anymore. Disaster. What happens to rocks if you bring them back to your ship? They become space rocks. That's true. They were rocks on a planet, and now they're rocks in space. 51 seconds to respond? Yeah, you should probably refresh the stream. Alright, I guess we're deconstructing this planter and replacing it with a different planter that is not this planter. Hey, look! A human is doing it. Good job, human. Four of 32. Okay, we can do better. Go, solar array, go! It has the materials. Is the human gonna come back and start fixing the planter? No. Humans are going to do a variety of other things that do not include fix the planter. Maybe someday. What color are apples? Apples have so many different colors. You can't ask me a question like that. Sometimes apples are green or red or like brown if they're especially inedible apples. Probably don't want to eat the brown apples. This is your go-to for like what is my delay to the streamer is what color are various fruits. All right. What are you doing? Where are you going? Holy crap. Oh, we can finally build this thing. Heck yeah. All right, whatever this thing is, go build it. That's very exciting. Boy, just look at this energy production. Why is this still a problem? It's not. We're actually working on it. Kind of. No, we're still missing permanent storage. I have 12, I need 29. I need another math. I need another 17. All right, that's this stuff. I need another one of these things. That's 17 more storage. Great. Also, how you check if chatbots are actual people. Oh, okay. What color are oranges would be too easy. That's fair. Somebody took cold damage. Is it cold out here? Where are you walking that you took cold damage? I guess specifically this airlock is very cold. For some reason. Just like exactly this airlock. The doctor's still trying to figure out this face hugger? God, it's so miserable. Yo, these face huggers are not ready for prime time. This game is definitely early access. Was the doctor wearing a spacesuit? No, the doctor's not wearing a spacesuit, I don't think. That's the crawler. I can't look at the crawler's equipment. The doctor's equipment does not include a spacesuit. Lock him outside. How do I get him outside, Cryptomancer? Like, I appreciate I could maybe deconstruct ship around him, but like, really, I have no control over where this dude decides to go. Like, if he happens to wander into a sufficiently enclosed space, I guess I could lock a door behind him and then start deconstructing ship. But that's, pretty terrible. That's true, I could just open a hole in the wall. But, no. Dude does not have a spacesuit. I think that will make things go poorly for the doctor, in addition to the crawler. So that's sufficiently problematic. I don't think I want to engage in that solution to the problem. Nobody has, like, a crowbar or anything? Like, come on, there's gotta be some way to resolve this. He's been doing this for days now. 2 days. Wandering around with his facehugger on his face. That's a lot of hugging. That is entirely too much hugging. This is not on the grid? Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, fine. I can respect that, I suppose. Oh, that's out of range. Too bad. I guess we're not being lit anymore. The radar enables us to scan the current star system for resources. Okay. Radar. Search, scan, target. Oh, I can choose the thing to scan for. What do I want to scan for? Radar found derelict ship. Yo, sick. Where's the derelict ship? Kind of nearby. All right. We'll go rip apart a derelict ship for bits. That sounds great. Free steel. Lots of free steel. I guess I want to know about oil. If you can find some crude oil for me, radar, then make that happen. In the meantime, we're still going to finish mining out this planet. I'm going to get all of the rocks and all of the lithium. It'll be great. It'll be wonderful. I was saying not much was implemented for facehuggers was like January. Relatively recent. I mean, I agree. It seems like not much has been implemented for facehuggers. And it's kind of a problem that they're still in my game and causing problems. Not configured. Oh, yeah, but you built it, is the important part. I guess stick to steel plates. It's probably the most reasonable thing. We could switch to titanium plates. Copper plates? Copper plates slightly more, more energy on them, but we're also a lot shorter on those. Like, I guess I'm just burning the thing that I have the most of, is probably the most reasonable way to do this. Merchant is offering a trade. Oh, are you? What do you have? Not a whole lot is what you have. I think I don't care. But I guess they're willing to buy a fair amount of things if there were things I wanted to sell. I still don't know what I want to sell, I'll be honest with you. Like, I have some things that sell for decent amounts. Like, this optical fiber sells for a decent amount. But, like, can I afford to sell optical fiber? That's a good question. Can I afford to sell plastic and or silicon? Also a good question. Silicon is mineable. Plastic is not on this list, so I can't tell. Like, there's probably things I want. I don't know that it's this stuff. I think I just don't care. I think I still don't care about trade here. But thank you for trying. That's probably fine. Now they're connected to both? That's unnecessary. Lacking materials plastic. Oh, I'm putting plastic into these. That's why. These are slightly harder to make than regular solar panels because they require plastic and regular solar panels don't. I'm actually out of plastic now? That's unfortunate. We might have to go back to some regular solar panels. Ship computer produces excessive amounts of heat over time. Enclosing the ship computer with walls is not recommended. Oh. You can replace some of the floor with structure frames, or just deconstruct some walls. I suppose. Is heat being a problem here? Heat is actually being a problem here. Well, this does not need to be enclosed with walls, actually. I'm completely okay with just not doing that thing. We can actually just open this up, and that's also fine. Yay! Space is fixing the issue! Does that affect, like... Probably need to defrag at some point. Each robotic worker has a CPU cost. Oh, right. Yes, of course. So what is this thing? I'm actually making shuttle? Oh, because I wanted to make FTL propulsion. I wanted to be able to move to different star systems. That's why I am researching this thing that takes forever to research. I could be researching almost anything else. Whatever I thought would be valuable. Like spacesuits, for example. I could be researching spacesuits instead. Is there anything that I particularly feel like I need to research? Like, the thing that I am heading towards right now is for the visit another star system thing. Not enough plastic. It's true. We really don't have enough plastic. So how does one make plastic? Plastic is crafted in converters and fabricators. From carbon, water, and rubber. You've got to burn rubber to make plastic. Do I need a thing here to teach me how to make plastic? No. Or petroleum. It's true. Or petroleum. Where did it say they're made? Assemblers or converters or something? What is a converter? Do I know how to make a converter? Converters and fabricators. Converter, okay. Fabricator. Ah, this is closer. Plastic is a person. Right, yes, there is a person named Plastic. That's not what I am looking for, but thank you. Alright, in a fabricator, it requires petroleum, which I don't have that much of. So that's not going to fly. So I guess for now, what I'm doing is deconstructing these. And maybe going back to the smaller solar panels. Till I get more plastic. Also, like, how much more room do you have? Not. You have 13, 23, math? What did I do here? 13. Okay. So 32 minus 13. 22 minus 3. 19. Room for 19 more solar panels here. $15 more. Great. That's for this one. All right. Merchant ship? Oh, it's all this stuff again. Oh, hey, it's cheaper now. It's different prices. Fascinating. I still don't have anything I'm willing to sell you, though. Like, I still don't know what I could reasonably sell you here. I am in the process of surveying planets for petroleum, yes. The radar is looking for crude oil. I don't know how long that's going to take. It's 16% done. Maybe if I built another radar, I would be able to scan harder. I think these upgrades would actually be worth picking up if I had any money. I have 7k money, which is not really enough. I guess it's enough for one reactor efficiency upgrade. How do I have 7k money at all? Well, as long as I have it, I might as well spend it. And then it's like if I wanted to sell other things, I could sell other things. I don't think I want to sell other things. I think I do not want to sell other things. But I will take this one thing. Now I have a reactor efficiency upgrade that I can put in, for example, one of these reactors. Carbot's doing it. Why is the slow-moving robot the one that's doing it? It's a little disappointing. How hard are these to build? Not that hard to build, it turns out. I can just build one, if I was so inclined. Maybe then I'd be able to scan extra hard. The furnace is idle. Alright, sweet. We have some stuff that can be processed, so I guess process the stuff we have. Is there anything I want you to produce instead? Transistors require silicon and copper. Optical fiber I can just make if I had plastic, which I do not. Bit of a problem there. Maybe just don't make anything for now, because I don't know what I need. Now I have to worry about how I'm going to connect you to power on account of my connectors are full. Hello? Oh, come on! Really? Doctor died. No jokes. Well, now lock the doors. I could, I guess. That's a thought. presumably the crawlers are going to be attacking something here, right? Like, I think they can attack, yeah, they can attack walls. So they're attacking walls on their bid to escape. Alright, who's got guns, though? Doctor's dead, and there's a gun just sitting here that anybody could pick up. We could deconstruct these walls and see what that does. I wonder if spacing crawlers works. Needs. Hunger, reproduction, and rest. It's kind of not looking like spacing these guys works. I think we're just fighting them. Hey! The gun! They finally did the thing with the gun! Good job. Alright, yeah, that didn't look like spacing them or attempting to space them did much. But, at least we cleared it out. Rest in peace, Doctor, though. But, on the plus side, I don't have anybody with a facehugger attached to them anymore. Gotta get these things fully built before I can open this door again. Anyway, you did great. You did great. Proud of y'all. He was a doctor, not an organ donor. Well, now he's nutrients. He is still going to serve the good of the colony in some way or another, is where we're at. Five, so I can make 27 more solar panels here. Alright, that is as much. I mean, I could now do the small solar arrays, but given that big solar arrays are a possibility, the small solar arrays feel lacking. Do I have one of these just lying around? How do these stack? Like, if I install a second reactor efficiency upgrade, does it require 66% less materials? Or is it 33% of the new output? Like, are they multiplicative or are they additive? I guess if they're additive, it doesn't matter where I put additional upgrades. But if they're multiplicative, it does matter. So let's just assume that they're multiplicative. Or rather, let's install this in a way that I get the highest benefit regardless. Soil. We got soil out of the grinder? Man. At least the dogs are all doing okay. At least all the dogs are fine. Alright, this can now be relocated so as to prevent walking. Oh, and that's free. Great. Go back to making reactor efficiency upgrades. Because those are great to have. Did you get the thing installed yet? No. Somebody has to bring it. Ah, one of the people are doing it. Good job, people. Operator. What a name. I guess it's a nickname. Andre Operator Arco. Good job, buddy. Proud of you. Doing great work out here. Mining rock. Okay, I guess. You could start with a lithium. That would be helpful, maybe? I don't know what to do with leather. Other clothing maybe gets made from leather? Hats just get made out of plant fiber, which is really easy. Too hot. Really? Why? Oh, this thing produces heat. A lot of heat. Okay. This needs to not be here. The recycler also produces heat. Wow. Alright, well, I think they were originally positioned so that humans could help. But maybe instead, we don't. I didn't realize this was going to be such a problem. Although, that's kind of one way around the humans need a certain amount of heat to survive thing, right? Like, instead of heaters, you could just have whatever equipment is producing heat, have it produce heat in a corner, and then there's like a bunch of livable space in some range around it, maybe? I don't know, that feels like not the best way to handle this. Like, you... maybe just don't put it near the humans. Maybe just don't put it near the humans. This is probably the solution here. Why have heaters when we can have industrial equipment? Exactly, exactly. They both fulfill the same function. Unsafe conditions. I agree. Maybe don't hang out in the unsafe area. Oh, Chloe took heat damage. Alright, well, we'll fix it. Broadly. Like, across a long-term period, it will get fixed. No task. Explain why. This explain why is not very good at explaining. Okay, yes, I agree. Log brain activity? Debug log. It's probably not necessary for me. probably good. People are trapped in doorways again. They're just hanging out in a doorway. I feel so uncomfortable about doors now. Like, I get that the door was probably not the problem, but like, something was a problem. Might have been a door. Felt like doors were a problem. Not actually doing anything for me over here. And hey, free transistor. I feel like these things should be connected to... Oh, they are. Well, okay then. Alright, well, it's still kind of warm out here, but not too warm. So that's a step up. Have you gotten, like, better meals? Like, what is this flour good for? Requirement for crafting bread. And how do we get bread? Vegetarian food. Okay. Okay. Do I need this? Tastes like home. Is there value to that? Like, I don't know what any of this stuff is for. Bigger batteries. Okay. Nuclear energy. Oh. Nuclear energy does look like a thing, apparently. At some point. Not near future, but you know, at some point. Captain's chair. Sick. Luxury furniture. Emblems? That's not happening. Construction speed? That's kind of neat. Here's all the stock market stuff that I didn't really ever do. Although maybe if I actually wanted money to buy stuff, it would be a good idea. This shuttle's taking forever. I don't even know that I care. Yeah, do this. Can I, like, force add you to the front of the queue? Stock market. I don't want to do it. I just don't want to have to deal with in-game stock market shenanigans. Even if it is a good way of making money. We'll just mine it. That'll take just as long as building the shuttle. Maybe you'll do that after advanced propulsion. Oh, I can have humans help research. That's cool. Is it legit stock market minigame? I have no idea. I really don't know. Where are... Wait, that's a cat. What egg? Where are these eggs coming from? Also, since when do cats come from eggs? I'm so concerned. I mean, I'm happy to have cats around, but like, what is going on? Alright, well, we need some more pet beds, so I guess I'll make some more pet beds. Thank you for joining the colony, Boots and Angel. But, like, honestly, what? Alright, whatever. Now we got cats. That's good. Probably. It's probably good. Fast metabolism. Not moving. Mood 0. Okay. Obviously, both of these cats need to be pet. And amazing droid overflow is just the robot for the job. He is overflowing with droid affection. It's amazing. So I know that I'm able to make hats. Can I make hats for the cats? Can I make little pet hats? Suppose the answer to that is probably not. Unfortunate. All right, so what am I doing here? What am I working towards? I guess I'm waiting for stuff to happen here, and I'm waiting for the mining to finish. There's still a fair amount of mining. And the shuttle can only hold 150 of a thing at a time. So it's going to take a while to actually do that thing. Scan. What does that mean to scan it? I guess that's with, oh, good. So now I have an economy overlay, I guess? What did this actually give me? Unlocks the economy overlay functionality. Which one of these is economy? Available tasks. Neat. I mean, there's a wallet. How to get money. Currencies can be mined, trading goods or stocks. Okay. Wallet disclaimer? Stardeus in-game currencies are not real cryptocurrencies. This needs a disclaimer? Mining is completely fake. If any Stardeus in-game currency has the same name as a real-world cryptocurrency, it is purely coincidental. Stardeus does not endorse or promote any actual cryptocurrencies. Alright. Think they should be millionaires from playing the game. I hope nobody actually thinks that. I hope people aren't that dumb. I mean, I guess. I wanted to believe. I wanted to believe. But yeah, you're probably right. Okay, so does that... Now if I go to the star map... Scan strength 1.4. Alright. Maybe scans a little faster. Identified Riemann. It's true. Oh, I guess I should build the thrusters for local thrusting, right? Atmosphere. No, that's not what I need. Space travel? Precision thrusters. Should build some precision thrusters. That seems like a reasonable thing to build. I don't know how many precision thrusters I need. Oh, it needs plastic! Heck! Arbiter is now 10 years old. Wow. That drone's been around for a while. Web3 is going great.com. I mean, presumably they're on like Web 4 or Web 5 by now in Stardeus. Web 3 is a thing of the past. Going to need more plastic is what I'm hearing. Alright, well, I guess that means that I should be trying to prioritize the thing that gets me plastic. Which I believe we decided... Oh boy. Was... where is the thing? Not smelting. Not auto dock. Where is the... It wasn't a fabricator, it was a converter? Yes, this thing. $31 available, so when this finishes, I will have 31, 21, 12. I'll have 12 available, which is not enough for the molecular rearrangement. Uh-oh. Something drastic happened. Incoming stasis pod. That's not that drastic. That's fine. That's allowed. That's not an egg. Gets rid of the wallet disclaimer. Doesn't seem necessary. It's not really in the way. It's just funny that it's there. Like, I get that it has to be, but, like, that is funny to me. Going to need some more space. Achievement unlocked. Get a cat to ride a cleaning bot. I need to know more. Where? Where? Oh, here we go. Look at him go. Superb. Excellent. Excellent. This is peak gaming. I think that achievement should be called We Ride at Dawn, but I'll take what I can get. Can you give the cat a shark costume? I don't think you can give any of the pets wearables. The pets can't have equipment. Oh, this thing needs plastic too. Oh my god, so many things need plastic right now. What do I need to make plastic once I get to that point? Let's start making sure we have prerequisites. I can do it out of petroleum or carbon, water, and rubber. I know how to get carbon. I know how to get water. How do I get rubber? I think I have some. Also in a converter. Oh, I can convert rubber to plastic and back and forth. And also in a fabricator. And by processing whatever this thing is, rubber tree, I guess. The coochie coochie coo. Alright, see you around, Kalaman. So I guess once I am done searching the galaxy for crude oil, we'll search the galaxy for Kachuk or whatever it is. Okay. Legitimate. Alright, what is next on my list of things to do? Is there a next on my list of things to do? Is there a thing that I should be doing now? Oh, I can see where the stasis pod is going to land. That's nice. That's new. They didn't used to do that. Speed up the process of exploring and exploiting resources from planets. Yeah! I mean, I could eventually build another shuttle, right? That's part of the research process. But there's also an upgrade you can get to make the shuttle, like, have more capacity, and that'll help. And I could also make the things that are going with the shuttle better at mining. That'll help. Ah! You broke one of my walls, you jerk! I maybe needed that. Unclear, actually. And then this'll... Oh, I can't actually build anything there because that's its output location. Well, then. But yeah, I guess a second shuttle or something to improve the shuttle is probably a good next couple of steps. How do I get plastic? Oh, there's plastic in the small ones. So if I take apart two of the small ones, it'll turn into a big one. Right? Because this needs two. All right, so I have some incentive to upgrade here. So they're hauling it to store it, and presumably then immediately hauling it back. Yep. Cool. Let's do it again. What is this? Why does this look different? Oh, because it's a CPU module. That's a different thing. Great. This is gonna cause problems, isn't it? Alright, well this doesn't need to be a separate room. We can just open these walls. Friendly beings! Okay, cool. They can't go anywhere until we free them. So I guess we should free them. Jason and Jay. Cool. Welcome. And thanks for the stasis pod. Appreciate it. Oh, I'm gonna get a bunch of plastic from the stasis pod, too. What a deal. Yeah, alright. Fair enough, Cryptomancer. I am not going to argue with this naming scheme. Meteoroid shower. Incoming meteoroid shower. This is a state of emergency. Really? Okay, so what do I do about the meteoroid shower? This is a state of emergency. Like, okay. I'm ready to deal with the emergency, but how? How do I deal with the emergency? Is it like a thing that I can see from the star map? Because I don't think I see anything from the star map. And there's nothing I see out here. So what do I do? Just sit here and hope things are okay? Build some more walls? Like, I don't know. Could try building more walls, I guess. Oh, I need floors to build walls on. Okay, sure. Maybe that'll happen in time for anything relevant. Shuttle's coming back. We got more rocks. Oh, more lithium this time, not more rocks. Incoming meteoroid shower. Okay. I'm waiting for the emergency to present itself. Like, I agree we don't want to get meteoroided. But, like, what do I do? How do we resolve this problem? This area is just open to space. I guess I don't need to worry too much about there being an actual airlock here. Whatever. Alright, well, until something happens, I can't really do anything about it, so I guess I'll just wait, and hopefully nothing terrible happens. Floor must be built first. I agree. You right. Think we're on the job? Making it happen? Sounds like you're... I think that's how a lot of people live their lives. That is not an unusual attitude. What? What? I did not. I retried. I did not cancel. You all saw me. I clicked retry. Presumably. Alright, well, since no meteoroid shower actually presented itself, I'm just going to cancel that and assume nothing is going to happen. Here we go. Ah, finally I understand the emergency. Meteoroid incoming. Meteoroid. Alright, there are a lot of meteoroids. I can see their paths. I guess if I had a thing built, I could maybe try and dodge. But we don't have those things built. So I guess we're just going to get hit by meteoroids. 2 of them. The others are going to bypass us. Yeah. Okay. That's a bigger explosion than I was expecting. 2 unreachable areas detected. Yes. Okay. I agree. Oh, but they dropped off a bunch of iron. So where's the other one that's going to hit? This one's also going to hit. Fire! That's not going to last. That meteoroid is not incoming. 2 total meteoroids incoming. And if these actually get finished... then maybe we will be decently defended. And then this needs to get closed off as well. So let's prioritize this spot. Is it going to hit here? No, but it's going to hit here. And that's fine, actually. That was cool. The defensive wall worked. Nice. Took cold damage, maybe get away from the cold? This is on you, buddy. Presumably somebody's already doing the thing. People are, in fact, already doing the thing. Worker not assigned. Ah. Haul materials. Can I find out what you're hauling materials for? Alright, go hang out by the heater, please. And stop taking damage. Uncomfortable temperature. Fix it! Move! All you have to do is move! Okay, all of this can actually be canceled. Go do the other thing that is more important, please. Did I decrease priority over here? Is that what happened? Yikes. Object and I'm working on it. Took cold damage again. Well, stop hanging out in the cold. Rooms that are isolated from the rest of your ship. Build missing doors between rooms or add an airlock on the outer wall. Because this is in space. Yep, no, I understand. I get it. Alright, can I have you... Alright. Chance. The last person to try and bring stuff over here was a dog. And the dog obviously cannot do it. Thank you. It's just dogs over and over and over. The dogs are interfering with the building. The dogs are interfering with the building because they're taking priority as an evaluator for the task. It's looking at the thing and it's like, oh, this is very important. Can a dog do it? No, a dog can't do it. Let me ask someone else. Can a dog do it? No, a dog can't do it. God. Look at this. Look at this. This is why it's not getting done, because it's not giving the task to a person that can do it. Dogs. Dogs. I didn't know dogs were going to be a problem. But it turns out dogs are a problem. Maybe that means I need to build some storage in here so that the dogs have access to the storage so that this becomes less of a problem. That is plausible. We also need to get this floor built so that they're not just in space. In addition to having walls, floor is also important. I guess I could build a storage thing out here, huh? Given the size of the explosion, whatever different arrangement of walls, like having a gap between walls is better if there are better walls. There might be better walls. Yeah, I think the point of the wall arrangement was not to deal with meteoroids. There's other kinds of impacts. Like, we've had smaller meteoroids, meteorites, something or other. And those, the double walls, were better at handling. But yeah, this explosion was massive. I think meteoroids of this size were not ever going to be equipped to handle. Like, that was never the point. Y'all really need to finish this. It is important that this get finished. Can someone please? It's already as high a priority as I can make it. Ah, the slow robot is doing it. Okay, well at least it's getting done. Presumably faster at constructing, but much slower at getting there. Yeah, the precision thrusters are online. Now maybe I can avoid these things. Be able to dodge meteorites. Alright, well, let's, I guess, deconstruct this. This was a temporary measure anyway. Go hang out over here. Crude oil not found. There's no oil in this entire solar system. Alright, so now we'll look for rubber, I guess. With luck, rubber will be at Bob, so we'll have even more incentive to go out to Bob. Hey, I got another reactor efficiency upgrade. Upgrade not available. Okay. Oh, this one already has a reactor efficiency upgrade. I guess I should maybe try installing double reactor efficiency upgrades and see how that looks, see what that does. I don't suppose I have any information about exactly how much this is burning, now that it has the upgrade. Or the rate at which it is burning its materials. That would be great to see. Seems like information that would be useful to have. But I suppose not. Well, I don't really think I need to build another bigger matter reactor, do I? Maybe I do, actually. Like, my max production right now is 1.5. I need a little bit more for that for the upcoming research. Disconnected devices. Yeah, these are all things I don't care about. They can stay disconnected. I guess I'll just build another matter reactor. Another big one. And that'll be the one that I put the upgrade into. Since that doesn't need any plastic. It does need battery cells, though. Fortunately, we got a ton of lithium now. Research station. Okay, cool. And now we're working on molecular arrangement. Fantastic. Too cold. But now we can start fixing it, right? Oxygen is fine. It's just going to take a while for heat to transfer out here. Especially given that part of the reason there was so much heat here before was the industrial equipment is creating a bunch of heat. Will be petted soon. Good. So let's talk about A research desk. Humans with the science skill can use the research station to run research. It needs more plastic. I think we have some plastic. Some plastic. Not a lot of plastic, but some. Alright. How hard is this to construct? That's a bit of a pain. And where am I going to put this thing? I guess I can move some of these beds around. Put it up here. Stick it out here. I don't know. You stick it in the middle of the hallway? Sounds wonderful. About to take cold damage? No, you're fine. Ooh, storage capsule. Nice. Storage capsules are nice. Not configured. Oh, you're right. You're right. We can configure you, though. Self-maintenance. Okay. Did you get exploded or something? Are you injured? Or is that just a need? I think that's not HP. That's just a need. Alright. Get maintained, buddy. I believe in you. So how do these things work? Ship controls? These are just the engines that are available. That's interplanetary flight. So how do I do precise navigations then? Security controls. That's not a thing I have. I should maybe have that. No active suggestions at the moment. Huh. The precision thrusters add to my engine power. That's nice. They work like regular thrusters. Maybe the codex has something about this. Space travel, engine types. No. Star map scopes? No. See the engine types manual entry for more details. It's insufficient, it turns out. Maybe it's not a space travel thing? Maybe it's like a... Input and controls? No, I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Environment? This is also not what I'm looking for. User interface? None of these things look like they resolve the issue I am trying to resolve. All right. Local maneuvering. How do I do local maneuvering? Move section? Winch operation aborted due to obstacle in the way. Show? Tell me more about sections? What happened to the floor here? Is this working without being on a floor? Is that allowed? It looks like it's contributing. I don't know, man. Because I can't just build one of these in space. But I guess if I build it and then deconstruct the floor somehow, it's fine. Alright. Maybe I just will not look a gift horse in the mouth. Oh, okay. And then I can't actually do it because the solar panels are in the way, even though the solar panels are part of the ship. They don't count as part of this section of ship because they're outside, I guess. So can I just not do any precision maneuvering once I've built solar panels? That seems weird. That seems very weird. I don't know what to do about this. All right, I guess I just won't worry about it. We're still mostly just waiting for the mining, I guess, to finish. Which star map? How much more is there to mine? Several shuttle loads still. 4 shuttle loads? 4 shuttle loads-ish. Just shy of 4 shuttle loads. Well, that'll be a bit. Maybe I can start researching whatever it takes to make that go faster. Or send expeditions details. I guess I do still want them mining the rock. I could send the better miner down there, because I know Carbot is a better miner than some of these people. We could also teach robots how to mine, maybe? Maybe we could teach the humans how to mine. Plastic's super good at mining. Wow. So's Robo. Okay, we're recalling this expedition and sending it out again with better miners. Aw, Muffin's helping. Thanks, Muffin. You're such a good helper. It landed. What is it? It's a person? In the storage capsule? Dale was just in the interstellar suitcase? And Dale is instantly dead because of air. Yeah, no spacesuit or nothing. It's over for you, buddy. I regret to inform you this is not going to work out very well. Good luck getting to a place where you don't instantly die. Oh, you made it. Oh, Yahtzee. Hot Pants. Hot Pants woke up from stasis. Hot Pants. How hot are your pants? You're not wearing any pants. Your pants could be hotter. Alright, well, if people are naked, that's probably going to be a problem. Are you naked also? You sure are. How much clothing do we have? We've got 2 M clothings. Well, that's the right amount of clothings. But it also means we're going to need another clothings. Just produce one. Thank you. Pants are overrated? Yeah, but people get unhappy. Overrated or not. What is happening here? Also, where are your legs? That's maybe not the right question to be asking. You're sleeping on the floor, and the cat is using the jukebox on your prone body. Do we not have a bed for you? I guess I have enough people around that no, we don't. Gonna need to track down some more beds. We need 3 more beds for Jay, Hot Pants, and Dale. Okay, beds! Let's get some beds. Do I know how to make beds? I might not know how to make a beds, actually. Maybe it's fine? Maybe it's fine. Apparently I do know how to make a beds. Great. All right. Beds for bed wanters. Dust storm. Okay. No, that's fine. Ah, the rubber's not found either. Man, none of the good stuff is being found. What else am I gonna need? What am I looking for? I guess we gotta go somewhere else. Some other, galaxy. System? Solar system? Solar system, galaxy, universe? A galaxy consists of many solar systems? I think that's right. Alright, what if this is actually worth looking for, then? Logs? Lithium? Uranium is kind of a big, expensive thing, so maybe let's look for uranium? think there's not going to be any uranium. I don't think we're going to find a planet where I can just mine uranium. That seems unlikely. But no rubber and no oil. Which is a bummer for the purposes of plastic. I guess it's just rocks. Research lacks resources. Sure does. Needs 29, and we have 7 free. So we need another 22, which is another big one. Do I have the plastic for it? How much plastic do I have? I deconstructed something and got, okay, enough plastic to build another one of these, which is good. Yeah, no rubber in this system and no oil in this system. All right, well, I probably want to keep mining out this planet. But there is silicon over here at Riemann. Which is maybe important relatively soon. I don't know how soon. I think we still have a giant pile of silicon for current needs. I think I do still want to finish mining out this planet, and then we'll go hit the derelict ship, since I scanned a new derelict ship. And then we can go visit Bob. Alright, so that means that, like, crude oil or petroleum or rubber are all things that I do actually want to trade for. For the resources you have mined, can they be used in some cash product manufacture? I'm still not exactly sure how to assess the best way to make money off of things in this way. It does seem like the upgrades sell really well. And I have, you know, copper and silicon in abundance. So assuming that that is like the actual, assuming I understand what the actual chain of events here is, that's not too bad, right? We can make these upgrades just over time and then sell the upgrades or sell the microchips that we make, or battery cells were like reasonable money, I think. I'm really not sure how stuff stacks up in terms of money. Hey, Mark Magus. I have a sneaking suspicion that in terms of money, my best bet is actually just to get miners, like StarCred miners, and make my money myself, instead of actually, like, spending resources on it. Then I'm just spending equipment on it. I'm spending energy on it. And energy, like power, sure feels like it's easier to spend than anything else. So maybe I need to do that. And that's how I make money. Took sickness damage. Okay. Oh, the reason I don't have the better people going mining is because they don't have spacesuits. Not everybody has a spacesuit. And I don't know how to get everybody a spacesuit because I can't tell the people who are currently wearing spacesuits to take off their goddamn spacesuits. Like, I don't have a choice in the matter. Mari Randall's searching for clothing. Oh no. Production goal reached. You just wanted to change clothes? Question mark? I guess. Okay. Well, maybe I'm good on the stuff that we've mined out for now. And we just head to the derelict ship? That doesn't seem unreasonable. Here we go. Maybe we'll make it out of this dust storm. Or maybe we're traveling at the same route that the dust storm is traveling. We'll just stay in the dust storm for the whole way there. Need this to finish before I can deconstruct this. Not enough plastic, I'm aware. But here's some plastic. That should have been, I think I had one plastic left over. Literally the only robot capable of building these things. Go build it, buddy. Oh, space travel is kind of slow. It takes forever to get places in space. I guess that's because there's a lot of space. Space is pretty big. Four million kilometers. It's a lot of kilometers. I want to keep swapping out the small ones for the big ones. But I'm not sure if that's a good idea. It cost me microchips to do it. But that's probably fine. And it's looking like it's not interfering with my research now, so that's good. And then what is next on the research list? Shuttle is next. Current disk space 31. So we'll be at 4 left over once the mining is done. And I need another 25? Yikes. Got a lot of... We gotta do a lot of these trades in order to make this work. The cat jumped into the... I didn't know you could have the cats in here. In the sleeping pods. Huh. Yeah, the cats will just join a human in the sleeping pod. Rad. I respect it. One plastic. Sister copper wire. No transistors on the bigger ones, but instead of transistors, it requires a microchip, which is a transistor and some other things, I think, and some effort. Okay. So I'm... Basically, it's 2x the materials in order for 3x the storage. It's about right. I mean, it is what it is, but I will absolutely, like, maximize the amount of plastic that I am using for the amount of space that I'm getting here. Running low on all of these things. How's that space travel going? Pretty good. Traffic 1. A merchant. Where is the merchant relative to me? Pretty far away. And then periodically we stop moving because humans are unreliable. Presumably, I should have put this in a place that was more human accessible. But people could walk out here without a spaceship. This is safe. There's oxygen here. Ooh, gosh, I'm so tired. Surface slots. What do you do with a surface slot? And then I can use this to call for merchants, too, if I wanted. If I knew that I was in a position where I had a thing I wanted to sell and or buy. Okay. Where did my Roombas go? Oh, they're still cruising around in here. All right. I mean, this is the space where they need to fix everything, because this is the space where it gets messy. That is the space where we have people living. Did the thing keep doing the thing? Probably keep doing the thing. I guess just continue optimizing my plastic use, since plastic is in fact my big barrier right now. These thrusters, though. Oh. Alright, what do you have? What have you got? Just upgrades again. I guess I could get the shuttle storage upgrade. That is a thing I was thinking about. Oh, that's really easy to put together, actually. How hard is it to get that research? Because that's what that's about. That's just the research that's maybe difficult. That's kind of difficult. That's a tier up that I am ready to engage in. That's more. That's a lot. Processing facilities work faster. I don't care about that. The memory compression upgrades are probably worthwhile, assuming I have the money. But, like, I really don't have the money. Could sell some battery cells. We could sell copper plates. Copper wires are made out of copper plates and sell for more. Optical fibers are made out of plastic, so no. I could just sell some of my raw silicon. Now, since I picked up a fair amount of it. Transistors are made out of silicon and copper plate. That's pretty good, actually. Although, if you look at, like, a silicon and a copper plate, that's about the price of a transistor anyway. Like, you're not making much of a profit on that. Seems like the real money is in copper wire. To silicon. I'm just going to sell my copper wire, I think. We could sell a fair amount of the silicon. I want to keep a decent chunk of it. And then it's also like, think about who I'm selling to. Am I making value out of that? Maybe I only pick up one of these then. I'm still short 11. No, I'm making 11 out of this. No, I'm still short 11. You will pay 5. You will pay... Oh, I don't even have enough to cover it all. Keep the copper until you have a copper source. Probably not that hard to find a copper source. Like, we've already done some mining of copper. We didn't mine the planet out, so there's more copper left there. That's probably my best next bet, is just find a place where I can mine out more copper and just mine the whole planet out. Convert to copper wire, have a bunch of copper wire to sell off. All right. If I lower this, I can afford to lower this by enough. 16.3. Can lower this to like 15.3. Keep a little bit of the silicon. And then I will get this memory compression upgrade. 1x memory compression upgrade. Oh, which isn't disk. That goes in here. It's not CPU, it's these things. This is memory. Which, like, if you think of how much plastic I'm saving by picking this up, this memory upgrade, since this has a built-in 8 module, that's adding 4 memory versus 2 of these is 4 plastic. Like, that's probably worth it. Considering I'm going to need some memory anyway. That's going to be a hassle to build up. Took cold damage, did you? God damn it, Hot Pants. Where? I don't care anymore. Not enough protein? Oh no. I guess we need to go acquire protein. Where does protein come from? Heck. Designing economies in games like this must be so interesting. Yeah, right? You have to figure out, like, where do resources come from? How are people going to be managing their resources? What are people's goals going to be? And maybe the answer is you even everything out and let them do whatever they want. And maybe the answer is, like, hide a particular, like, chain of resources that's like, oh, this is particularly valuable. I don't know. Because a lot of it relies on people figuring out what they need and what's valuable, too, right? I certainly don't think I'm at that point where I know what I need or what's valuable. I kind of know what I need now. I know what I need immediately. I know what's irreplaceable at the moment, but I have no idea what's valuable. Irreplaceable does not mean valuable. Lacking materials. Try again. Lacking copper wire. Yes. No, you're right. You're right. Back to copper wire. Let's set this to... So I don't want to burn that much of my copper plate, but, like, I want enough copper wire to do things and or sell stuff. Oh, the dust storm ended. Lucky. Production. Oh, I never did build that converter. Ooh, converters are tiny. Maybe I'll eventually do something with it. Fortunately, not that difficult to build. All the things that it needs are things that I have. Lacking microchip. All right, well, that's also a work in progress, I guess. New reactor efficiency upgrade just dropped. I'm wondering about double installing these efficiency upgrades. I'm wondering what that does. $15 titanium, copper wire, battery cell, transistor. So it adds a battery cell to the price of them in order to build the bigger ones. And a battery cell cost me what? Copper plate and a lithium. Lithium being presumably the hard part to get. Not that hard. It's, again, this one spot, this exact airlock suite. You know what? Get deleted. We've got airlocks on the outside. I don't need, like, this weird central area here that I don't even know what it's for. There's a door to the actual living quarters. That's enough. And now, this space isn't freezing cold. Every time somebody goes to the airlock, they take random damage. Oh, hey, free rubber. What a deal. We can turn some of that rubber into more plastic for now. And then maybe mine some... Oh, God. Micrometeoroids detected. Yeah, this is the ones... These are the ones that, like, the double walls are good for. This is what the double walls are good for. Although, in this case, even the single wall is enough. Beam. Barely missed. The hell is this thing? This is a switch. Whatever. Sure. Repair it. Any more? Ooh. Oh, that's so rude! Are you kidding me? Both of these drones got sniped by a meteoroid? Oh, that's so sad. Maybe I should cancel these repairs until this is done. Maybe... cancel. And don't do the repairs until after this mess is over. But I guess recover the bodies. Hauling to process. Is there a way to resurrect it? Like RimWorld, I just had a resurrection machine. I don't think I have a machine that just revives a drone after death. I think the only drones I currently know how to make are Roombas. Wow. They're actually not that expensive to put together. But presumably, yeah, I do get their full resources back. But the sad part is I lose all of their skills. Woof. Fluid cannon. Deals very little damage to beings, but it shoots and extinguishes fire. That's kind of cool. Yikes. Sentry drone for combat. Oh, combat drones, eh? Eventually? Okay, well, I guess I can build another one in a fabricator once I have researched the thing. But I don't think I can do anything to revive the construction drones that have died. Well, I guess that is a lesson to be learned. Don't put your drones in harm's way. Hey, we found the derelict ship. Maybe I'll get some new construction drones out of it. Took physical damage, no jokes. Alright, well... It looks like the micrometeoroids are done. I guess their parting shot was killing 2 drones in 1 meteoroid. That's wild. What a sniper. I'm pretty impressed, actually. Like, I am mad and impressed. I kind of hate it. Still traveling. Yeah, just approach. Alright, and I can't fly while this is out here because it's a separate thing. But there's a bunch of things that I can just take apart or steal, which is cool. Grinder. Grinder, eh? Do I have one of those? Hello, what are you doing? Hauling to storage. Okay, that's fair. Well, let's start taking stuff apart. There's definitely stuff I want to take apart. Or just winch the whole thing onto the front of your ship. That sounds like a disaster. Some of the stuff I can also just steal, right? Like, this precision thruster can be just tacked onto my ship. Likewise, this other precision thruster can just be tacked onto my ship. Absolutely steal this thing. Man, I'm so sad about these drones. Light block. Light? I guess it causes light? Creates light? Large pantry. Pantry? What a great idea. Yeah, plenty of this stuff is just deconstructible. Ooh. Fits a large plant. Do I want the rubber more than I want the large planter? I want to find out what I can plant here. If I can plant something interesting, then I'll plant something interesting. But otherwise, I'll just deconstruct it. Likewise, this radar. I don't think I need another radar, but I definitely want the materials the radar is made out of. On the whole, though, on board with stealing most, if not all, of the things. Figure out what's in the stasis pod. And then steal it! Absolutely stealing the pet ball. Temporary connection established. Fantastic. I could plant a rubber tree. Oh, heck yeah, we're stealing this. We're stealing this and we're planting a rubber tree. Rubber tree, sick. All right, I am about out of water, so quick break this time. I'm gonna go refill water, and then finish looting this ship, because that sounds like a good time. So, once again, music for you all while I'm gone, and I'll be back soon. Couple of minutes. Alright, I'm back. Time to continue looting. Alright, pause the music, bring the game back up, and keep doing the thing. Alright. So I think I still have to go through here and figure out what else we're doing things with. I don't need another wardrobe. That can be deconstructed. I don't think we have a pantry, so let's steal the pantry. That I'm on board with. Some, you know, minor benefits for my poor people. I guess we have a refrigerator, which is maybe better than a pantry, you know. But we'll steal the pantry also, why not? Presumably they serve similar purposes. But, I guess I don't know. And then I don't think we need more mini planters, so maybe I'll just rip that one up. Stasis pod is still waiting. What's in the stasis pod? Is it crawlers? Would not surprise me if it was crawlers. Big old jerks. It's probably a merchant. That seems to be the typical case here. Do I need more tables? I don't know that I need more tables. Friendly beings. Uh-oh. Well, they're dead now. They got spacesuits, but how are they going to make it over to... They're not... How are they going to make it over? Oh, no. I really should be able to use my thrusters here. I can't winch them over because they're too far away, but I should be able to use my thrusters. It's so weird that, like... that this doesn't work. Like, I just can't move with the solar panels. Like, because solar panels exist, I can't do local precision stuff. Oh! Excuse me? This isn't considered part of my ship. That's so weird. Okay. I don't know why it won't let me place the floor underneath it. I don't know how the floor got deconstructed to begin with. That's very weird. But I guess I'll have to deconstruct it and then build a floor underneath it. And then rebuild it. So that we keep all of the solar panels attached. Come on, let's fix this. We've got people we need to bring over. Before they, you know, die of hunger or something. I guess if they die of hunger, then they'll become food. So that's not as miserable as it could be. Is there anything else I can cook here? No. Literally just survival meals. Are we out of food completely? Oh, geez. I really need to prioritize learning how to make bread or something to utilize the materials I have. Ah, okay. Let me swap some things out here. And we'll just put this first. This vegetarian food. Oh. Crafting station broke down. Oh no. Is it too old now? We can't even repair it anymore? No, we can repair it. It's fine. It's actually not a problem at all. Pending repair. Yeah, fix it. Listen, Charbot, your name was not supposed to be this literal. Oh, now it can't be repaired. Sons of bitches. All right. Take it apart and replace it, I guess. Although, honestly, instead of making another crafting station, maybe I just make another assembler and have the assembler do the thing. This is just plastic and rubber, okay. Alright, anyway, hopefully this thing that we're doing is fixed. So maybe now... Okay, I guess let's finish building the thing and then maybe it'll be fine? Hauling to storage unit. Which storage unit are you hauling to? Unreachable. Worker not assigned. Try again? It's not gonna work, is it? Okay, move it. There we go. Hello, Cyber Trigger. What are, in my opinion, the pros and cons of the game? You get to do cool space stuff. Actually, like, rebuilding the ship and getting your ship in, like, working order was very, very interesting to me. I am only about 15 hours into the game, so I don't know that I have any solid opinions about what's happening. But overall, I'm definitely enjoying it. I think people have made the comparison to, like, Space RimWorld, and that's probably the closest reasonable comparison to make here. But yeah, overall, I've found it sufficiently compelling. There's enough stuff to do. And it's definitely still early access. Some stuff doesn't work quite the way you expect it to. Some stuff is a little wonky. But overall, I've been having a lot of fun with it. So, yeah, I would recommend. Is this stuff still unsafe, or is that going to disappear once we've sufficiently deconstructed everything? Ah, I finally started moving it. Good, 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 good. Keep doing the thing, robots. You're doing great. What happened to the humans? Humans? Oh, okay. They're hanging out. Working on it. Working on it. Eventually, I will rescue the humans. In which way wonky? So, like, there was some pathfinding issues. Combat was kind of weird. There's certain elements that, like, the feature stubs are in place, but you can't really do much with it yet. The tech tree's a little unfinished, like, visibly unfinished. The game is extremely playable, but some of the specific things don't work quite the way you expect. Or, like, things being unfinished is probably the closest parallel. Let's place... Okay, so, if you go into the research tree, right, there's some things over here that's like this, right? So, placeholder, a thing that will exist eventually, which, fine. There was another research out here that was like, this isn't implemented yet, or something like that. I don't remember where it is. It doesn't matter. Like, that's fairly minor. The bigger problem that I had, was I had some units getting into combat, and, yes, give me the rubber. Do that thing. I'm gonna build another one of you. And like there's like a bunch of people got stuck in a doorway, so they just didn't move anywhere. They weren't fighting. They were just standing there in the middle of the doorway. And then I ended up needing to deconstruct the door in order to move them along and have them finish fighting or whatever. And that was a little frustrating. But, you know, that's a relatively minor concern compared to everything else that's going on in the game. Like, everything else is, for the most part, put together really well and does feel relatively finished. And then I think the plan is they're just adding more features as early access continues. Rejected why? Oh yeah, were you gonna do something with this grinder? What am I gonna do with this grinder? Am I stealing it, or am I... This is a grinder. Okay, I don't need to steal the grinder. I can just take it apart. I guess I could also steal it. What does it cost to construct these things? It's not that bad. If I wanted to construct another one, I can construct another one. We'll just take it apart. Give me resources. Steal all of the bits. Light block. Tell me more about light block. Configurable RGB enabled light source. Looks great and shines bright. Do I want one of those? Sure, let's pretend I want this. Maybe I can put it next to the jukebox and throw rave parties. Yes, exactly, Cyber Trigger. This is a derelict ship that my radar picked up out in space while I was on my way to a planet that I was going to go mine out. And, you can just strip it for parts. Okay, now the thing is built. Can I actually move? Work? Winch The same thing happened! The floor is gone! What happened to the floor? Why does this keep happening? Is this not considered part of the ship? What if I just take it apart completely and then move? Is it going to break the floor on one of these other things? I guess the floors here aren't considered part of the ship themselves for whatever reason. So now if I try and go, it will not work, presumably? Now the floor socket is in the way. Which makes sense, because it's not attached to anything. Alright, what if I delete it? Like, I'm just wondering why the floors aren't going with me. Something weird where, like, the solar panel doesn't means that the floor isn't attached. It should all be one section. I guess all of these individual things are not considered part of my ship for the purposes of local maneuverability, which that sucks. It's extremely suspicious. Meteorites? No, the meteorites didn't touch this area. That was over here, and we had like a retaining wall that did the job of standing in the way of the meteorites. Are there any other airlocks to rip up? Window. Window's less important. Windows aren't hiding useful materials. Oh, that was a window. Oh well, whatever. Take it apart anyway, I guess. More free glass. Object in unsafe area. No lies. I agree that this area is unsafe. However, that doesn't matter to me at the moment. So you can actually deconstruct it completely if you want. I don't know that I want to spend all that time. I might. Getting a bunch more steel into my inventory doesn't seem like a bad idea. Although I'm mostly running off of solar now, so I'm not burning as much steel as I was. Maybe I don't need to. But yeah, I am stealing some of the things that I can use and taking apart the stuff that I can't. And if I wanted to, I could just completely take it apart. Like the walls, the floor, everything. All of it could be spare parts. I suspect what I'm going to do is take the materials that are a little bit harder to get, and then leave behind the massive bulk of like steel and titanium that's not super useful. That's, I mean, useful, but that I have a lot of, and then just abandon the rest. All right, now is this going to work, or are you gonna yell at me again? I try and do it, and it's breaking the floors underneath the floor sockets for the things. I guess it's not connecting these floors to my ship? That's so weird. I guess I'd have to connect the floors to the ship in addition to having the solar panel separate. Like, I mean, might need to do like strips of flooring, which to some degree I can do. Man, it's going to take a lot to actually be able to... Okay, so for now I could just erase it all and not have any solar, I suppose, until we finish maneuvering and then rebuild it. Is there a max size for your ship? I believe the maximum range for construction is these white borders. But that's a huge range. So if you wanted to make yourself a massive colony ship, you are welcome to do that. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Cyber Trigger, is I don't know what to do in this situation. I haven't been in this situation before, but it's distinctly possible that the solution is have some sort of flooring that connects out to my main ship, so that it is considered part of my ship instead of whatever this like loose business is separate. And then we'll just have to replace the bits of it later that I'm deconstructing. Which, you know, that's doable. What do you mean not configured? I configured it. Oh, I didn't configure it. Now it's configured. I didn't configure it. I pressed on rubber tree, but not on the button that selects rubber tree. Is the combat done just with people on board your ship? I haven't seen anything that's ship-to-ship combat. So far, there's been combat with aliens, and the game has told me about potential combat with, like, raiders or whatever. Alright, now I can make bread, so our people will have something to eat. So let's... Soy burgers out of plant fiber? How much plant fiber do I have? Materials, what do I have? We've been making flour. I have no grain because it's all been made into flour. 10 plant fiber. That's not a lot of plant fiber. 64 flour. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just making bread. That sounds good. Alright, somebody come make food, because everybody's hungry. I'm pretty sure everybody's hungry. Health is fine. If I look at needs, hunger's fine. How much food do I have built up? Beverage cooler. Where's the refrigerator? Shower. Refrigerator. Ah, okay. Oh, that's just plant fiber. No, we're actually just out of food. But I guess I, like, just caught it. Okay. Oh, neat. I can change, like, it's entirely controllable. Huh. Alright. Alright. Oh, right. I was managing my solar over here. And I could, I believe... Where is it? Here. There's, like, frames requires 1 steel plate, but floors also requires 1 steel plate. So, like, why? I think I'm just going to build floors. Maybe now it'll consider it part of my ship, so when I go moving, it's not going to randomly destroy bits of it. Fires, EMPs, raids, mental breakdowns, all of that. Yep. People have gotten space diarrhea. There's been meteorites that hit my ship. You don't really have control over how people come out of this stasis array. It's kind of like the initial setup is you're a colony ship that was taking a bunch of people in stasis. And, oh yeah, here, somebody just freaked out. Breakdown. Roaming around. Yeah, alright. Well, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Idiots. Things are just always going to be a problem for you, aren't they? Alright. Let's get some stuff in place here. Floor must be built first. Okay, now that the floor is built, try again. And then there's this process. This is kind of frustrating. There's a thing that you can research, and I have researched it, that says when you build something, automatically connect it to the electrical grid. But in this case, they build the stuff in the order you dragged it on the map. They take jobs in whatever order pleases them, I think. You have some amount of control over the robots, and you have zero control over the organics. Ah, it finally worked! Okay, now we're moving. Oh, I can't get any closer. Okay, sure. Oh, I can't leave the, like, white edge. Okay. But I guess at this distance, I can actually just winch it in. Yeah, this is close enough. Where is the other piece of my winch here? I think I deconstructed it and just said I was going to rebuild it when I needed it. This is the part that winches, right? Or is this the part that... Yeah. This is the part that winches. Okay. Why? Why? I think I'm going to need to deconstruct these. And then we'll have to build an anchor point on this side. Build... Special? Yeah. And then I should be able to winch it in, and then these poor idiots who spawned off of the thing can finally join the colony for real. Instead of just hanging out on an empty ship. The red arrows. The red arrows just show the, that it's a haul task versus like a construct task or anything else. So like, these red arrows indicate that they're still hauling stuff, and then now it's bricks to show that all the stuff has been hauled and it's a construct task. And then this is showing that somebody decided they had to go to the bathroom or something instead of build it. Reel in. Yeah, that's the one. Reel it in. Confirm. Seeking medical assistance. Yeah, I agree. Medical assistance is not available. Oh, you can't even get there from here. Okay. We gotta delete more of this shit before it'll work. Alright, so now my ship is this entire one big thing. I'll probably still end up, like, deconstructing parts of this and then just pushing it off. Abandoning most of it. Hungry. Okay, no, I agree. That is a problem. I'm working on it. Still working on it. I can make tables. I don't need these tables. Just deconstruct it. And then is there anything else out here that looks like it is interesting, potentially, to deconstruct and steal? I guess it depends on how much I need the glass. How much do I need the glass, actually? That's a good question. 954 glass. I don't particularly need the glass at the moment. So right now, it's part of the ship. But if I separate it again, I can go into, like, a sections management thing and abandon whichever part I'm not planning on using. But I have to separate it so it's considered a different section before that'll happen. I think anything that's electrical, I probably rip apart because it has copper in it. And I like copper. So like this. That's already marked. I think most of the stuff is already marked. But I'm not really in a position where I need the rest of the, like, titanium and glass and stuff. So I can probably leave the rest of it alone. And I think once I abandon it, it's gone for good. I don't think I can ever find it again if I really wanted to come back for it. Yeah, I think if you wanted to do it that way, Cyber Trigger, you definitely could. I personally don't, really. I'm kind of working with what I had to start with. And then past that, if I'm going to be expanding, I want it to be a little bit more focused than just tacking on random extra garbage. It's not like Raft, right? It's not just like the more space you have, the better. It's a lot about how you're using the space and what you need it for. So I kind of want to manage things a little bit more than that. I want to kind of treat it to be a little bit more deliberate about how I add space to my ship. In addition, the more space you have on your ship, the harder it is to move. Your engines need to be more powerful in order to move more material. And that, I think, is entirely related to just square footage, like the amount of flooring and stuff that you have connected to your ship. So I'm trying to be careful about that too. Iron furnace is idle. All right, so the two idiots that are hungry, are you... They're going to get food. Excellent. Excellent. Proud of you. Oh, they're eating plants. Ah. That doesn't seem like that would make you particularly happy. Is eating plant fiber a negative mood? I haven't seen people do this before. Beautiful. Okay, I guess it's just a food. You don't care. Food is food. We're good here. Okay, great. Happy to hear it. But the new idiots are now off of their old terrible home and into the new, much more beautiful home. Which means I'm at about the point at which I can abandon this and move on with my life. As long as I know what moving on with my life looks like. This is important. Where am I going from here? So this is the star map of the system I'm in. I haven't yet researched whatever is necessary in order to go to a different system. But at some point... Oh, yeah, there's all this copper here. We can go visit Lamarck and steal all the copper there. And then start making copper wire for sale, I think, was the thing that I wanted to do. Or just, you know, mining stuff. We're still scanning for uranium, so that's in progress. That's great. And we still need to go visit Bob. So I have plenty to do. Plenty of things to go do. This is the starting system. That's my understanding. Yeah, starting system. The game is kind of pushing me towards setting up, like, in-between system travel. I guess it's interstellar travel. Whatever kind of travel that is. Visit another star system. So that's the next sort of, get into the game and do this thing kind of task. But that will be a bit before we get there. I'm working on other stuff in the meantime, because it seems low priority compared to moving around within this system and mining out planets and getting researches that feel like they'll improve my quality of life more. But I could be very wrong. Maybe getting to other systems is a bigger deal than I think it is. No real way to know. Other than doing it, I guess. Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. Both of you goddamn Roombas. Stop this. Go home. I don't need you out here on the derelict ship trying to clean this place up. Go home. Alright, we can keep the winch anchor. Is anybody else trapped out here? No. Good. Great. Then... I think we call that good and head on our way. I'm not actually sure. I don't think there is a win condition yet, Cyber Trigger. I think that's probably something that they have planned, but I don't know for certain. I'm not sure what the dev cycle looks like. But as far as I know at the moment... I don't remember that. When you start the game, the lore is you were a passenger on this ship, and they basically needed to upload your consciousness into the ship computer so that there was some kind of AI that could actually run things. Because otherwise the ship computer was just dead. And then, I'm just kind of putting things back together from there. I don't know that I was given any specific goal other than, as people wake up from stasis, keep them alive. I'm not even sure if that was given as a specific goal. Just like we needed somebody to help recover from this damage, and I don't know what recover from this damage actually means. What do you have for sale? You have stuff I don't care about. Alright, well, great. See you later. Yes, I am the computer of the ship. Ship computer. This one. That's me. Ah, now I know how to mine star credits. That's great. So, what does a star creds miner look like? It's not a build thing. I have to create one in an assembler, I suppose. Maybe I should have looked at this before I finished that research. Crafted in a crafting station. Okay. It's not that hard to put together. An assembler is basically a crafting station, right? Basically a crafting station, but not really. Okay, great. Thanks. I guess it is time to assemble another crafting station. If that's gone, then it's game over. Presumably, I tried to deconstruct it and it wouldn't let me because of the Asimov's rules of robotics. I have since learned that there is a chip that you can install in your ship's computer that overrides the Asimov rules. And I haven't yet gotten the courage built up to try and commit suicide, but presumably, yeah. Why is this X'd? Details. Growing 0%. Grows in temperatures? Do we not have a temp? Oh my god. 13. We're like 4 degrees off of the temperature? 2 degrees off of the relevant temperature? Should have kept the industrial materials here. I guess I can move it. Right? It's like cold out on the edge, but it's warmer. Alright. We'll just move it to here. That should be warm enough. Yeah. That is my understanding, Cyber Sugar. It's like, I'm not really playing this like it's The Sims. I'm not planning on deleting any pool ladders or anything. But if that's what you want to do, I think this game has you covered. Alright, so now the question is, do I care about the materials here? Do I even have enough storage to store it if I just start deconstructing everything? I don't think so. I think we just abandon it and move on. Like, my steel and titanium count are both still super high. So, goodbye! See you later! And now we can head, I guess, back to Lamarck and keep mining out that copper. Or just head straight to Bob and find out what we can do there. Maybe I should send a probe to Bob. As people were begging me to do earlier. Normally play more like you gotta catch them all and losing someone sucks. Yeah, I feel it. I very much feel it. I had a couple of my construction drones sniped by a meteorite, and I was like so mad about it. Probably my own fault sending them out during a meteorite storm, but that was painful. Let's go get more copper. I think this is actually pretty important. And then there was the doctor. Yes, I agree. Ship is not currently operational due to the following reasons. Ship in no build zone. Oh, that does seem like it would be a problem. I'm going to need a thruster on the other side, aren't I, in order to precision this thrust. All right, let's shift one of these thrusters then. I do have airlocks, yes. Interiors, I have doors, and this area is open to space anyway, so I don't really care. Doors, airlocks, whatever. But we have airlocks for the area where I'm trying to retain oxygen. And then interiors here have doors. Doors in places. Oh, good. The rubber tree is growing. Soon I'll have rubber, which means I'll be able to make plastic. Can shift some of these thrusters, I think, for more eventual utility. And then head off to the other planet. What is happening here? Task rejected, maintenance. Try again. Why? Why did you reject my maintenance? Rude drone. All right, that's set. That's set. Drones want to come inside where you're not going to get hit by thruster fire. All right, ready to go. Yeah, back to Lamarck. Let's go get some more coffer. 8.3 gigameters. It's a funny way to phrase it. Not like million kilometers is any less funny if you think about, but gigameter is just a funny word. Or would it be gigometer? I think it's a gigameter. Oh god! It's an egg. So, I don't know how this got here, but, apparently there is an egg on my ship now. So we have had 2 previous eggs. I haven't found them. They just hatched without me finding them. So it's a good thing that I found it before it hatched, because maybe I can do something about that. But the past 2 eggs... get some bacon for it. The past 2 eggs have hatched. One of them hatched into 2 cats, and no, I don't know how that works. And the other one hatched into crawlers, which are basically like aliens-style facehuggers. And that was a bit of a problem. I think I would rather not have facehuggers on my ship. More importantly, I would rather not have facehuggers in amongst the humans on my ship. So we're just going to move it into a place with no oxygen. And hope that works out better for me. And then if it's facehuggers, we'll kill them. Actually, I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, if it's facehuggers, we'll kill them. And if it's something I actually want to keep, then it'll be next to an airlock and can come inside. But as it stands, we're just gonna leave the egg here for now. And see what happens. I don't actually have defense turrets. I don't have that much technology. I have some guns. I bought guns off of someone. Lock the doors and forbid the area. I can lock this door. I think it is not unreasonable to lock this airlock. But we're going to need to get some robots out here to punch it. Or the dude with the gun, wherever he is. Who ended up picking up those guns? I didn't really manage it. It kind of just... I don't see the gun anywhere, actually. Maybe my droids ended up with guns? Maybe the guns are just on my droids? Alright, so Hash ended up with a gun. I guess I just go, like, droid by droid and see who has a gun? Hello? You're very far away, robot. Come home. I doubt the Roombas have guns, but okay, confirmed the Roombas don't have guns. Droid Overflow does not have a gun. Hash has a gun. Wally Throw? Wally Throw has the other gun. Okay, so I know who has guns in case I need guns. Looks like an oversized egg, origin unknown. Wow, looking at it now, this feels really, really obvious. Like, how did I miss this the first 2 times? Oh, how am I doing here? 41. No, we have enough RAM. That's not a problem. This needs 29. Currently have 50 free, which means I have 21 after the research is done, which will not be enough for advanced propulsion. So we need to build another one of the things. Oh, I have a ton of plastic now. Wow. What did I do? Took apart some stasis pods, I guess. Whatever it is, they have a disco inside. Yeah, maybe. They certainly are glowing in a way that is disconcerting. Something is not right with this egg. If it's cats again, I'm going to be very confused. Because that is not how cats usually. Hey, Formal, how's it going? Formal, how do you feel about eggs? This egg in particular. I'm doing a poll. Watching this egg. Gotta figure out what's going on with it. You ready to fight an egg? Alien traffic. Like, it's an alien lava lamp. First impressions are enthralled. Okay. I'll take that. Sounds valid. Like, as long as you're relatively certain it's not going to kill you, it is kind of pretty in a radioactive kind of way. Why is it all glowing but at different points? That's a very good question. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe the interior is constantly glowing and the outside is pulsing, but the outside is pulsing bright enough that the interior looks like it fades when the outside pulses. I feel like the eggshell is not doing a very good job of being an eggshell, but, you know, maybe that's my own bias. You can sell it as jewelry? Absolutely. That would be in high demand. Worker had an urgent need. What was the urgent need? You're hungry. Fair enough. Not gonna argue with that. As long as that's the question. As long as it's not going to kill you, right? That's still in question. I don't actually have confirmation one way or the other. Well, this thing lasts forever. When does this thing hatch? Whatever. I guess a watched egg doesn't boil. Alright, advanced propulsion. Let's go. And then also the shuttle upgrades, right? I want to upgrade some shuttle. Do, in fact, want to upgrade some shuttle. Oh, I want to do some other things. I wanted to make a star creds miner. Yes, assemble a star creds miner. Just the one, really. But once you're done with that, then assemble a shuttle upgrade. Liana? Liana? How long have you been in my colony? Did I miss another person waking up from stasis? 3 days, 22 hours, maybe. Maybe needs a specific temperature. Maybe. It's possible. Alright, we're moving this over here. This. Oh. And also the chair? Chair is not super necessary. We'll put the chair over here for the crafter. Crafters get chairs today. And this lets me get more space for beds. Thank you for the reminders, Formal. Cheers. Oh, it is long since that time, huh? Alright, well, maybe I'll wait until the egg hatches before call it for the day. I want to know what's going on here. I know that I can set it on fire if I take it to 1400 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a lot of degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, the new people need beds too. Well, let's make them some beds. Is it? How cold is it out here? Oh, it's fine. Boy, that's a weird place for thrust. Is that going to cause problems, you think? It looks like the wall is successfully keeping the outside outside, so I guess it's fine. Concerning, but fine. Fusiform gyrus? The hell did you just say to me? Try to be in the warm habitat area? It did. And I would rather not let it, I think, is where I am landing on that. Like, if that means it doesn't hatch, that means it doesn't hatch. That is also an okay outcome. I'm not in the business of letting random aliens hatch on my ship. That has worked out poorly for me in the past. Drone battery overload. What does that mean? Does that mean anything? Do I care? Oh. You are freaking out. Firefighting. Good. Fight the fire. Thank you. Heat damage? Where was the fire? The thrusters have wear and tear. Everything has wear and tear. Everything after sufficient use becomes old enough or disrepaired enough that you can't actually repair it, and you have to take it apart and replace it. My lack of room segmentation is concerning. Agreed. You right. I don't plan on fixing it, but you're right. Now, really? That was it? That was just like briefly mad about something and then stopped caring? What is in this storage? The flour. Okay. Fire. Fire does seem like a problem. Okay, actually, you stop producing, because we are going to make one... Hello? What happened to the shuttle thing? Did I not have the research to make the shuttle thing? Oh, it's a separate research to get the upgrade. Boo! Boo, separate research. Boo. Well, in that case... keep making reactor efficiency upgrades, I guess? Make them until I have, like, 3. That seems reasonable. And keep on plugging them into devices, I suppose. I wish I had a better understanding of what these upgrades are doing. Reactor efficiency 250%. 200%. $133%. Are the bigger matter reactors just generally more efficient? Like, do they start off at 150? That's pretty good, if so. I guess that explains what the things are doing. I see. So it's not reducing the amount of materials they need to produce energy. It's making materials produce more energy. Which, in reasonable numbers, that's the same thing. But in unreasonable numbers, those are two very different things. Engines are electricity-based. Alright, I think that means that we don't want to use these small matter reactors at all. Like, I probably just want to deconstruct all the small matter reactors because they're less efficient. And it also means that all of the reactor efficiency upgrades do the same thing. Depending on what they're installed in. Like, the second one is not any different than the third one, or the fourth one, or the first one, or anything. But you get a bigger benefit from putting them in the already more efficient, bigger matter reactors. So that's good information to have. And none of them are doing anything right now because we're mostly working with solar. But, like, if I need that bigger boost of power... then I'd rather get it more efficiently. If given the option. Is that egg still not hatched? This egg is defective. Just my luck. I finally spot an egg and it's broken. Not forever. Make, like, 5 more plastic. I don't know. Just do something. Kind of a surprise those things aren't overheating, considering in space to get rid of heat is a problem. It turns out the outside is just cold, is how the game concepts it. And that seems... maybe not realistic, but reasonable. I think for the most part, the way this game treats heat is not that it builds up and becomes a problem, but that you need to keep enough heat to keep people alive. Oh, I agree, Cybertrigger. I've played Oxygen Not Included. This is, in fact, a mechanic that I am familiar with. But, that's not what they're going for here. I think the realism is not the point. More a matter of, like, there is a nod towards heat being relevant, but only in the sense that without enough heat, people get unhappy. And for the most part, that's probably fine. Boop? Oh, this build. What is it? V? There we go. Did we not build the thing? Yeah, no, it's right here. People just haven't picked it up and moved it. Come on, get on it. Is there a task to move the thing? Installable upgrade. Yeah. If I have to press the button myself, I will. Where's the other 50s? What? What is happening here? People really don't got anything better to do? Or do got better things to do? They have better things to do? You had issues with all the different gases to manage it. Yeah, that can be a problem. That was one of the things that I ended up being really, really careful about. And then otherwise kind of over-engineering solutions for. I don't know why this is such a problem. Alright, cancel. What about doing it from here? Installable upgrade, 50-0. There we go. Install. Select. I still have to do it from here, I guess. Okay, fine. Maybe if I increase the priority, it'll happen sooner. Still just glowing out here. Alright, if the egg's not doing anything, then we'll probably... done for the day. It is, yeah, it's 6:30 now. So I gotta head out. You need to learn the art of stuff about gas. Yeah, it's some of it is needing to learn a lot about the actual science of the mechanics, and some of it is just like how the game wants to run the mechanics, and 6 of one, half a dozen the other, I guess. Yeah, there sure is a lot to learn about the mechanics of temperature transfer and material management and stuff like that. It is very cool, but it is kind of involved. All right, well, I think that's going to be it for me for tonight.